Of moving parts to this story, and just for reference, Tylenol, the people that make Tylenol, they're called Kenvu. Tylenol is another word for paracetamol, of course. They've defended the use of the drug in pregnant women. They've given a statement to the BBC and they said, "We believe independent sound science clearly shows that taking acetaminophen does not cause autism." That's the active ingredient in paracetamol. "We strongly agree with any suggestion otherwise, and we're deeply concerned with the health risk this poses for expecting mothers." It is a very controversial statement because medical experts are coming out against him immediately, including the American College of Obstetricians and Gynaecologists. They've pushed back strongly. They've warned that the advice is not backed by scientific evidence. And Tylenol or paracetamol has long been considered one of the safest options for pain relief during pregnancy. Or, if you get a fever, you take paracetamol. So this is all very confusing for women here in the UAE, for their partners. It's confusing if you've been pregnant and you took paracetamol while you were pregnant as well. There's a lot of question marks. So to give us the medical facts and advice, we are joined now by Dr. Kinda Al-Ani. She's a consultant obstetrics and gynaecology professional at the Medcare Women and Children Hospital on Sheikh Zayed Road. Dr. Al-Ani, thank you so much for joining me on the line. For women and their partners listening this morning, is Tylenol or paracetamol, as it's known here, safe to take during pregnancy from your point of view?
Yes, I must say that it is regarded as the category 1A in pregnancy. That means that it is considered safe for use. And I will remain prescribing it until, solid facts come to light.
I mean, that is the difficulty that we're facing at the moment because, how much weight should expectant mothers be giving to President Trump's comments? It must be emphasized that he made them, while, standing next to John F. Kennedy, who is the new health minister, or whatever the equivalent is in the United States.
I know that it is very confusing and it raises concern for all pregnant patients, but to be honest, we need more evidence about the link between the use of paracetamol in pregnancy and autism. These studies, maybe contradict other large studies done before, which contradicting these claims.
Yeah, this is the emphasis that I know that many sort of big bodies are emphasizing. The American College of Obstetricians and Gynaecologists, one of them, suggesting that there isn't enough scientific evidence to show a link between paracetamol use and autism. Are there nevertheless circumstances where you advise a pregnant woman to avoid or limit paracetamol intake?
I wouldn't really. If she really needs painkiller and analgesia, this is almost the main medication that we give and we rely on for painkillers for her or for fever. So to be honest, of course, not to have painkillers unless it's required. Maybe other modalities like limiting her if it is for like back pain, limiting her physical activity, but to avoid it or to give something else, to be honest, I wouldn't do it. UAE here is very cautious about the safety of food, the safety of medication, and I would still prescribe it unless we have physical evidence and solid evidence that it's been prohibited from, giving it to our patients.
Yeah, I must emphasize that although it is the US president saying this, his decision is being widely refuted around the world by lots of people. But nevertheless, there must be women in the UAE now who are feeling confused or anxious by the debate that is currently underway over the potential link or otherwise of paracetamol and neurodevelopmental disorders in unborn children, once they are out of the womb. What would be your message to those women?
I mean, my message, of course, to take medication when necessary, consult the obstetrician before taking any medication, and wait for solid information, because other global, regulators, like even in Australia, they contradict these claims and they rejected it. So really, we need solid material to go by.
Dr. Annie, thank you so much for your time. Really, really appreciate it. That's Dr. Kinda Al-Ani there, who's a consultant in obstetrics and gynaecology at Medcare Women and Children Hospital.